this week and it's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one. Why? Because I'm going to message a variety of different celebrities, well-known people on YouTube and on the social space, to try and get them onto my podcast. If you don't know, this is my podcast on the screen right here. It is the SNF podcast, something I've been doing now for the last 3 months. I love it. I've been getting some good guests on there, people in my local area. I'm starting to try and get some more people on, some really good guests, and this is a video that I want to do to see if we can get some more. So we're gonna be sliding in the DMs. We're gonna be getting some emails, maybe messaging some assistants, maybe messaging some other people, even on the old Facebook, even in the old Twitter, sending over some tweets. We're gonna see who we can get on. But because I let my phone get really low on battery yesterday, I need to go and charge it. Breakfast has been consumed. Now it's time. I gotta message the people. No, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. Let me do that again. Breakfast has been consumed. Now it's time to make a list of the people I'm gonna message. That was better. That was better. Hey everyone. Welcome back. This is my new video. The third one of the week. Week 2 out of 52. Thank you for showing the support. I am not doing that again. No. Thank you for showing support on the last video. We're over 200 views already, which is crazy. It did 150 in the first 24 hours, which for my channel is insane. So I just got to keep up the consistency, giving you guys great videos. You like them. So let's get into this video. I've written out a list with 35 big names in the fitness industry, in the entertainment industry, in the business industry, and it'll be good to see if they reply. First person, Joe Wicks, someone I've wanted to do on this podcast for a very long time. I think his story is amazing. I listened to a podcast with him and Stephen Barlow in it, The Diary of a CEO, so if you want to listen to that, please go and listen to it. There was some questions that weren't asked that I would love to have known, and some questions that I knew my audience would have liked to have known, because me and some of my friends speak about his journey a lot, and we think that it's incredible. So, let's send him a DM. Let's screen record. Message. The body coach. Hi Joe. You are a top lad, geezer guy. It's alright, isn't it? You know, I don't even need to mention the podcast. You'll definitely jump on with me saying that now. He's a geezer. I'm joking. I don't want to be too Joe Wicks, hi, but you know, I respect what you do. Hi Joe. I have been following you for a couple of years now. I finally ran out the message and I have sent it right there. Hi Joe, I've been following you for a couple of years now. I think the impact you've made is incredible and inspiring for so many people. I listened to your podcast with Stephen Barlow and I didn't want it to end. It was very well presented. I myself started my own podcast 3 months ago and you're someone I'd love to have on. Your story I believe a lot of people can relate to. How you didn't let your circumstances define you and kept pushing to create the life you've always wanted for yourself. I know you are very busy. If it is of any interest to you, it would be a privilege to have you come on the podcast. It can be done over Skype if that's easier. Thank you for your time. Looking forward to hearing back from you. Kind regards, Scott. I didn't want to fangirl or anything like that, because the moment you fangirl over somebody like that, they look at you as just being a fan. I would love to work with this guy one day, learn from him, do work experience with him. I think it'd be amazing. And one thing as well with this video, because these people are really high up, they might not get back to my message. It's just going to get lost in all the other DMs that they get. So that's why I said I can tweet them, I'll find emails, or every single day I will keep resending that message until he sees it. We're now going to go on to the second person. Can you ever guess who it is? You're right, yes, it's that person. I'm joking, I can't actually hear what you're saying. It's going to be Ben Francis. If you don't know who Ben Francis is, well, you may have heard of Gymshark. If you haven't heard of Gymshark, are you feeling okay? Seriously, do you need to go to the doctors? Do you need to get a checkup? Are you alright? He is the founder of Gymshark. It was 8 years ago now, so I think it was 2012. He created Gymshark. He went to Body Power, He was like, something's missing, I want to create something. He was working part-time at Pizza Hut, using all that money to buy clothes. He was screen printing them in his mum and dad's house, and then was selling them from there. Guy's incredible, his story is amazing. Again, I heard him on Stephen Barlow's podcast, because I don't think he's done a load. I follow his YouTube channel. He's incredible and someone I'd love to have on. I've actually had the privilege of meeting him in person, because I went and did work experience at Gymshark's HQ in last March, because I messaged a guy called Noel Mack, which is literally what I'm doing right now, messaging people. I messaged a guy called Noel Mack, who's the CCO, which is the Chief Creative Officer there at Gymshark, about wanting to get some work experience and just learn. Went up there, I was in meetings with Ben, I was in meetings with these people, and it was incredible. And ever since I went there, he was someone that I would love to get on their podcast. I've sent the message to Ben Francis. You can see it right here, and I'm about to read it for you. Hi Ben, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I had the privilege last year of coming to Gymshark's HQ and doing some work experience for the social media team. I was lucky enough to sit in a meeting with yourself and Noel. After I left, it inspired me to start my own podcast, and it'd be a goal of mine to have you come on. It is only audio right now, so it can be done over Skype. I know you're a very busy guy, so it'd be more convenient for you. If you're interested, it'd be great to have you come on. What you've managed to build in such a short period of time is inspiring, and it'd be great to get to know your story more. I appreciate you reading my message. Kind regards, Scott. Now I'm just going to wait and see if Ben replies back to the message. The likelihood of him replying is very small. Same with Joe, because if you look at it, these people have their own businesses. They are very busy guys, so the amount of messages they get every single day is crazy. They probably have assistants that go through their stuff as well, because they need to understand, okay, what's important, what do I need to reply to, what do I not need to reply to. But this is to show you as well, if you have a goal, you have a dream, you will get there in the end. Networking with people. I listened to a podcast the other day by Charlie Rocket. This guy suffered with a brain tumor. He survived it. He used to be music producer, manager of Chance the Rapper, 2 Chainz, and he won the Grammys with them. But he always wanted to be a Nike athlete. This guy was over 300 pounds. He lost the weight. He became a Nike athlete. He was in an advert with LeBron James. He was on this podcast and he said there was this guy that made beats. And for 5 years straight, he sent him a beat every single day. Every single day. For 5 years. 5 years. And now people like Drake, people like Future use his beats. 5 years. That's not a long time, but it is a long time if you get what I'm saying. So I could be sending Joe and Ben this message every single day for the next year. And they still don't get back to me. But after that, and they do, I didn't give up. Because I want my dream to come true so much. I want to learn from these amazing people who are absolutely killing it. It's been about an hour since I last picked up the camera, and the light's definitely changed because it's got darker, and the light in my room isn't very good, so I'm currently using 2 phones. The one which I actually am messaging people on. But I've been filming my latest podcast with a gentleman called Steve Mann Media, who is a photographer, a filmmaker. He's built up his production business. He's been doing really, really well. He's based in the Chichester area. So if you're interested in cameras, how to start a business, give this a listen. I really don't like the look of the film. I can't talk. I can't talk to my camera right now. I'm really thinking about changing my glasses, you know. I don't like how bold they look on my face now. I need to invest in some better lights. Like, this is my setup right now. Look, one phone, this light on a tripod that goes around my head. Next person I'm going to message, could you guess? No, Scott, you've barely given us any more clues. Wow, I'm about to give you one right now. He's a maverick. He just was in a boxing match, which he won. Okay, he lost it, but we won't get into that. Logan the Maverick Paul. He might reply to my DM. You know, he's like, that guy just slewed into my DMs. That guy just slid into my DMs. Man, he's a maverick. That boy knows what he's doing. Hi, Logan Paul. My name is the Scott Norgate. Remember the name. I'm writing to you to ask if you'd love to be on the SNF podcast. The factually best known podcast in the world. If you don't know that, get to know that. I would love to have you come on as a guest and even bring that friend of yours, Mike Malak. He seems to be a good laugh on Impulsive, so please bring him along. And your vegan friend, Spencer. He seems like a good laugh too. Bring him along. Thank you. Kind regards, the Scott Norgate. I think he'll reply to that, right? And the message has been sent. Let's wait and see if he replies to it. Obviously I didn't send that to him. I just wrote a bunch of random letters in the box. Now it's time to actually write the real message. I am not actually going to message Logan Paul. Why am I not going to message Logan Paul? Because it's very highly unlikely he's actually going to get back to my message. Joe Wicks, Ben, they are probably going eventually get back to my messages because these are people that do reply back to their messages. Joe definitely does. It goes on his stories. I see him actually interact with his audience. I'm not saying Logan Paul doesn't, but where he's so big, a lot of his stuff goes through his manager, which is Manager Jeff. So this is where the different tactics come into place. Sometimes you can't directly go to the person because they might definitely not reply back to you, but you've got to go to the people that are around them that will be able to get you in there. So I'm going to message Manager Jeff. I'm going to send him an email, whether he actually sees it, opens it and laughs, or he replies back to me and just goes, look mate, no, we'll see. Because Logan Paul's that big. If I go, hey mate, do you want to go on a Skype call? Like, just saying that out loud is probably going to get laughed at, but again, you gotta try. The email has been sent and I'm about to show you what I wrote. I was okay at English at school, but no way am I going to say that I'm great at sending emails. I'm just kind of writing how I feel and trying to structure it okay. My punctuation could be better, but this is what I wrote. Hello, Manager Jeff, which is what they all call him in the videos, and I thought he might find that a little bit funny and allow him to read on further. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. My name is Scott Norgate, and if you've managed to read this email, I appreciate your time. I'm writing to you today to invite Logan and see if he'd be interested on being a guest for the SNF podcast. I respect the fact he is very busy and has a tight schedule. I'm actually from the United Kingdom, but do my podcast over Skype calls and record the audio, which is more convenient for a lot of my guests who don't have the spare time to come to a set. It'd be great to understand more of his story, getting into content creating, not just it being a pastime in Ohio, but how he started to become really strategic with the process to try and make it become his career. Everything the Maverick team has done over the last couple of years is inspiring, from the ups and downs you've had to deal with to finally being respected again. Thank you for reading my email. If you want to check out the podcast or any of my social medias, I'll attach a link to them below. Kind regards, Scott. My Instagram and the podcast linked below. Whether he reads this, he doesn't, I've sent it, and again, I'll continue to send it over the next couple of days if he doesn't reply. It's the next day, and we're about to read through the messages that I sent different celebrities, some bigger people in the fitness industry, on social media, and we're going to see if anybody responded. But before we do, I need my glasses, because you know your boy can't see, and he won't be able to read. So let's go through and see who we messaged. David Dobrik. Tommy Mallet. Tommy Mallet. The next person I messaged, you'll know from Top Boy, Blue Story, the movie that came out and done incredible, even though it was taken away from some cinemas. Michael Ward. Michael Ward. Did he reply? No, he didn't. I even sent this 2 weeks ago. I sent it again, and he didn't see it. But soon, one day he will, but I'm not just going to stop with the DMs. I'm going to find emails. I'm going to find other people around him. I'm going to keep messaging them, because one day this person will come on the podcast. I will see him. I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it out there. These people will come on. You've got to believe it. You've got to go after it, and you'll get there and you'll achieve it. I even went on and messaged David Lade. Did he get back to me? No. I messaged Whitney Simmons. Did she get back to me? No. I messaged Rob Dusk. I'm sorry if I pronounced your second name wrong. He is the owner of F45, the big franchise of the hit classes that originated in Australia, and it is doing so well. If I could do half of what he's doing, I'd love it. Did he reply? No. But I commented on one of his posts and he liked it, which is still a little bit of interaction there. So he sent me. I'm going to keep messaging these people, and eventually one day they will get back to me. You can do this if you want your goals to come true. Work hard, go after them. You got it. This is the year, 2020. I think it's just the fact that being a new decade. I don't want to waste time. I'm 20 years old. Yes, I'm incredibly young, but I really want to go after my dreams. I want to go after my goals, and you can do the same as well. No one replied to me, and I messaged over 15 people. Okay? I actually fell asleep on my phone messaging people last night because I was trying to go through the entire list. Okay? I was then promoting podcasts, doing podcasts as well throughout the entire day with other people. Alright? I've been messaging so many people and nobody got back to me. But they will do in time. I'm not going to give up and I'm not going to stop, okay? So use this year, please use this year to work on yourself, go after the goals that you want to, and don't give up, okay? This is vlog 6, week 2 out of 52. I hope that you liked it. Get ready because we're going to smash the next couple of weeks and I appreciate you, all right? Keep going, keep working hard. If you need anything, please let me know. I love all of you.